Hello, my name's Matthew Eddy, and I'm Director of Planning Development here in the City of Biddeford. In November of 2020, the City Council approved a series of housing goals that were to be developed and addressed over the next 5 years. Those goals included creating first-time homebuyer options in the community, creating next home options, creating a higher percentage of ownership, increasing from 49 to 51%, and preserving or creating affordable housing units, as many as 90 a year. A very aggressive program for the community. In January of 2021, the City Council asked the Planning Board to begin to develop some ordinances that would achieve some of these goals. Planning Board held some public hearings and they reported back on some achievements and ideas that we could use to go forward in creating more affordable housing in the City of Biddeford. The key change in the ordinance during this period was the expansion of the density bonus program that we have here in the community. In this case, we allow 1 unit per 650 square feet for the redevelopment of space within an existing building. The idea was not to establish density by lot size, but instead to take advantage of many of the oversized buildings and units that we have in the community. Essentially create more density, more housing within our existing structure. The ordinance has been actively used in the last few years, proved to be successful, so we expanded it to include the area between the Turnpike, West Street, and the Westbrook to the south. In that area now, you can apply for a density bonus, provided that you have the right amount of space. In utilizing a density bonus, 30% of the units that you create as a developer will need to be affordable. By affordability, we mean somebody that is at 80% of median income could afford a rent. That rent would be established through the HUD Fair Market Rent Program. The density bonus program is not a rental control program. It is a program in which the developer is receiving an incentive. They're allowed to be able to increase the number of units on their property that they can't presently do now. In exchange for that, we are granting a bonus density and we are asking for a unit to be maintained and preserved as affordable. In the next steps, City Council will continue to monitor the community's ability to produce and meet these goals. As part of that, we are also conducting a comprehensive plan which we encourage you, the community member, to be involved. There's an entire section on housing in which we're going to further discuss issues around housing, affordability, and availability. We encourage you to watch both the Biddeford Beat and other news as we report out on the surveys that we just completed. And we will be entering into a focus group planning section in the next 2 or 3 months that will more clearly define how and in what ways we will further develop affordable housing in this community.